295 BC. The quiet plains near Sentinum roared with the clash of empires in the making. The Roman Republic faced its greatest test yet, an alliance of Samnites, Etruscans, Umbrians, and the fearsome Gallic warriors determined to halt Rome's growing power. What unfolded was a brutal struggle of strategy, endurance, and sheer will. Amid the dust and chaos, Roman commanders like Quintus, Fabius, and Maximus, and Publius, Decius, Mus, led their legions with unmatched resolve, one through masterful tactics, the other through ultimate sacrifice. By day's end, the fields of Sentinum were soaked in legend. Rome had triumphed, and the balance of power in Italy shifted forever. Join me as we dive into the Battle of Sentinum. The strategy, the heroism, and the moment a republic began its path toward empire. All right, guys, so here we are diving into this battle here again, the Battle of Sentinum, 295 BC. We do have some Samnites. We do have the Senones over there, Gallic warriors over on that side. They are getting shot a little bit here. The Romans, native Italian slingers firing out of the cover of the woods, getting some shots in onto the Hastati, but a couple of stones probably not going to bother the Hastati all too much. We have some Principes starting to make their way forward here. Going to be the second line is their formation of Principes, however you call them. And then the final line, obviously, will be their heavy spear infantry, the Chariot. But quickly we see, I thought they were going to move in. Equites, elites over on the flank there. Oh, they're moving in on the Gauls over here. The young swords waiting patiently. Native skirmishers firing. We had the Velites firing their javelins there as well. Some more stones being thrown over here. Tribeless slingers throwing their stones as quickly as possible. And here comes the Gauls. Collision has been made. Brutal charge by... Oh, the Romans are actually retaliating. They are charging back. Samnites trying to make their way over here to actually give a little bit of a hand to their Gallic allies. It looks like they've been caught out. Yes, Hastati have caught the front line. So battle in the woods here is on. Linen Legion dealing with the Hastati. I'm going to guess the Principes are not far behind, which they are not. Chariot now moving up here as well. Flanks. Hastati. Principes at the ready. Another Hastati. More Hastati. Not looking very good. Not looking very healthy. The Lucanian warriors. Oh boy. Where's the heavy infantry? Got more Lucanian warriors there. No sight of the general, the Samnites general yet. We do see the Gallic general though. Hanging out right there. Noble Gallic swordsman. Front line starting to shatter, starting to waver a little bit there for the Gauls. Noble Gallic swordsman going to charge in here though. They're gonna teach that Hastati a lesson. Oh my god, look at this. A massive breakthrough here. Noble Gallic swordsman already into some of the Velites. Quickly the Roman lines are going to have to quickly rush forward here. Chariot are going to have to try and stop these Gallic swordsmen. Chariot having a little bit better of luck than the Hastati and the Principes did though. Brutal fighting. Now we do still have this. We have the chariots here. We have the Gallic chariots hanging out in the woods waiting for an opportunity. Cause more bloodshed to their massive enemy here, the Romans. Broken through once again. Here we go. The Samnites have now shattered the Roman line on this right flank. Cavalry's moving forward. Maybe they're going to try and catch the native companion cavalry here. The Samnites starting to enclose, starting to wrap around a little bit on this Principe unit. We have some more Triarii quickly trying to make their way down over here to fill the gap in the line. To continue to form the line here, I should say. But the Samnites in the center having a difficult go now. The Triarii getting involved. That's going to be a big problem. Yeah, the Linen Legion trying to deal with the Principes here. More of the Gallic troops now making their way forward. We have a unit of Principes there starting to shatter, starting to waver very, very quickly. 97 men. Oh boy, they've routed. 90 men in the unit has routed. Triarii, Principes still holding the line here at the best that they can. Oh, this is a bunch of Principes. The Triarii has already been moved to separate sections, and the Chariots are through, boys. Here we go. I'm going to follow the Chariots here for just a little bit. See what they're going to be able to do damage-wise. Getting into the Velites here now. This is surely not a good thing for the Roman rear lines. As the other chariot moved, it has not. Single chariot still in the back lines here of the Romans, and he is doing damage. 300 men killed by the Gallic chariots, and they're going to hit this final unit of Hastati. It's probably going to cause the unit to rout, but still, the damage was absolutely done. They're still running through here. 327 kills. Gonna get some more here, probably. 328. 328 kills. Wow. That was a big blow dealt to the Roman force. Let's see what's going on back down on the other end. We do see the Linen Legion, the Samnite heavy infantryman here, finally up in melee, backing up his Linen Legion Lucanian warriors. See what the cavalry is doing on the flanks over here. How is the Roman cavalry doing? Looks like they've gotten around the lines. They have. They've gotten into the slingers. Got into skirmishers here as well. The elite Equites, 116 kills for that unit there. This unit here with with only 82. But they are being chased down. Some Samnite armored spearmen there. Nice rear charge here. Principes, good rear charge in up to the back of that Samnite civil infantryman. They're trying to just back out of the fight. Doesn't look like they're actually going to have the opportunity to get out of there, though. Where is that other chariot? Has the other chariot moved forward yet? Yes, they have. There they are. Causing absolute problems. Still a very solid unit of Gallic chariots there. Closing in on 100 kills. Gonna wrap around and go down the line here once again. Oh, nope. Hitting into the Velites. I thought they were going to go down the line. I was just going to bring up the full overview there. But the Chariots still doing an amazing job. 189 kills for that unit. The Gallic Swordsman General still holding back. We actually have some naked warriors there in the center. 82 kills. Chariots still moving along. They've routed. 224 kills with that one. A couple of chevrons, though. Definitely good. My God. The Roman forces have been ripped apart over on this side. And now the Gallic General going to get involved. Charging in onto the Roman general here. We did have another little bit of a unit right over there slipping around. Looks like they're going to try and get around, get a rear charge in onto the Gallic general here. Still the brave Gallic berserkers, basically. The young swords over here in the middle. Where are their berserkers? Did they break? They had a unit of berserkers. Did they not? I thought they did. Oh, there they are. Naked warriors. Not berserkers. Naked warriors. Good charge there. Oh boy, this is starting to look pretty dire for the Roman force. Actually, never mind. Over on this side, they are definitely doing much better over here than they were doing against the Gallics. The Gauls, if you will. Triarii moving across the field here, looking victorious. The battle is far from over, though. Here comes a rear charge in. Oop, are they just going to throw their peeler? Nope, they're going to charge in. Charging in onto the Samnite General. The Samnite General going to countercharge in the woods. Oh, who's the Roman General up to? Roman General is looking pretty healthy. Oh, no, he's not actually. Hold on. I apologize for that. The noble Gallus swordsman now, unfortunately, getting absolutely dogpiled on, though. Triarii rear charging, attacked in rear penalty. But more of the Gallic troops. We have some more noble Gallic swordsmen making their way across. Oh, elite equites. 231 kills, going to get a charge. Big charge in onto those slingers. Good charge there. Good charge there. Looks like a general has just died. That was the Gallic general. Has fallen in battle, boys. That's going to probably be the end. The Samnite forces are all but gone over there as well. The Samnite general has died. So the Roman forces will be victorious on today. Will their general stand? Not seeing anything. The general's still alive. Roman general not looking well. Holding, though, holding the line. More reinforcements coming in there. They have the Principe coming in, getting that flanking charge. That is definitely going to help out. So Rome here, victorious. Following history. Following history. Did it follow history? Let's get into the ending army composition. So Hannibal here, playing as the Romans, 4,540 kills. Another massive shout out to Hannibal. We'll put the link for his Discord in the description below. Again, the name of his Discord is simply Historical Battles, and they are going to be spanning across the Rome 2, Attila, Thrones of Britannia, medieval eras, all across history. You guys want to get involved in these battles, definitely join the Discord. Make sure you say hello to Hannibal for me as well. I also want to say real fast that the mods of the Discord, we have Gracos. We also have, I believe, the other. Actually, the research team has actually grown quite significantly since my last video. So definitely having more and more people involved and trying to make the best battles as possible. Yeah, currently the research team currently is up to looks like to be about 11 or 12 members. So there is a rather large research team over there. But enough of that. Make sure, get into the Discord. Thank you very much again, Hannibal. Huge shout out to you. Huge shout out to the entire Discord. But all right, let's get in here. So Hannibal, playing as the Romans, 4,540 kills, 298 with the general, 225, 252, 201, 256. God, the Triarii are just unstoppable. Principes even actually did very well. 129, 115, 140, 131, 178, 152. Pretty solid job there as well. 178 again. The Histani here, I mean, probably, yeah, I was going to say they probably weren't going to do all that well, but one of his Velites there, 129 kills, pretty solid. Cav, 283 kills. Now getting it onto the opposite side of the battlefield, we had Pope Raccoon playing as the Samnites, 2,054 kills for him. The Samnite Silver Infantry General there, 207 kills. Only one of the native companion cavalry, 119 kills. Slingers and Javelins, unfortunately, did not get very much going. We have a unit of the ambushes here, though. Unfortunately, them as well. Only 54 kills, but look at the strength of that unit. The Hyperion Warriors, I didn't even see them. 221 kills there. Very nice. Linen Legion, 130, 142, 124. Lucanian Warriors, 230, 166. And some of the Samnites here, Samnite Armored Spearmen, 80, 68. And the other Samnite Silver Infantrymen with 149 kills. Then we have Lando Calrissian playing as the Senones, being the Gallic forces, the Gallic forces, 2,507 kills for them, 129 with their general before he fell. Chariots, 330, 224, solid job with both units of the Chariots. Moving down to his Axe Warriors, 152 and 120. His Naked Warriors, one unit there with 149. The Noble Gallic Swordsmen, 140, 132, 148, 226. Wow, 232. Solid job with those two units there. And his Young Swords, I mean, they did what they thought. They actually all got in the 50s, so I didn't think they were actually going to get that many kills. But all right, guys, there you go. The end of the Battle of Sentinum, second battle in this Samnite series, Samnite Roman series that I was given the opportunity to cover, and I greatly appreciate the opportunity to cover these battles. But thank you guys very, very much. Again, remember to hit the like button, drop comments, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's dive in, bring it back. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and as always, until the next one.